Welcome to the Hope After Child Loss podcast, where we endeavor to offer stories of hope to grieving parents and siblings so that they might rediscover a life filled with meaning, purpose, and hope. We invite you to come and join us.
Hi, I'm Kathy Buffkin, one of the founders of the Empty Chair Endeavor. With Thanksgiving and Christmas quickly approaching, we wanted to acknowledge how difficult this season can be for grieving parents and families, especially those experiencing the holidays for the first time without their child or sibling. It can feel daunting to even think about how hard it might be. So many questions and emotions begin to surface that we would really rather not have to face, such as, how can we celebrate without our loved one? It just doesn't seem right. It's just too overwhelming to even think about, and I don't think I can do it. How can I celebrate when I'm hurting like this? How can Thanksgiving and Christmas ever be the same again without our child? We do understand because we've had to deal with these same fears and questions. There's no sugarcoating it. Navigating the holidays in grief is simply exhausting at times. Try to remember that there are no right or wrong ways to approach this season, but there are both healthy and unhealthy choices to be made. Some people choose to carry on with their family traditions despite the pain because they feel certain it's what their child would have wanted, as well as being a way to honor them. Our family traditions are often a very real source of comfort during times of such deep loss. Others may choose to begin new traditions because they simply can't bear trying to carry on with the old ones without their child. This may be an option for you. Whatever you decide, please be considerate of your spouse's thoughts, ideas, and feelings, which may be very different from yours, and make it a joint decision. Because grief can turn your emotions into an unpredictable roller coaster ride and cloud your thinking, it's important to base some of these decisions on intentional choices rather than emotions alone. You may have already discovered that if you only do what you feel like doing, staying in bed all day might be all you do. As difficult as it was some days, we chose to surround ourselves with family and close friends while carrying on with our holiday traditions. Most of those traditions evoked memories that brought tears, but they also provided a means of comfort and joy that we needed, and, if for only a few minutes, a sense of normalcy that we craved. For you and your loved ones, it's our prayer during this season of giving thanks and celebrating the hope that entered our world that first Christmas so long ago, that something you hear on one of our episodes will spark in you an ember of hope that brings you comfort and God's peace. One last thing, it seems appropriate to take a moment to thank you, our listeners, for supporting our podcast by having taken the time to listen to one or more episodes during our first 11 months since launch. We look forward to bringing you many new stories of hope and encouragement as we move into 2024. As always, thank you for listening.
If you find our podcast meaningful, we invite you to follow us so that you can automatically receive the latest episodes. Also, we'd like to invite you to contact us and talk with us about sharing your story on a future episode, because every story is important and matters to God. Please reach out via email at hope@emptychairendeavor.com. That's hope@emptychairendeavor.com. And as always, thank you so much for listening.